Yo, what is going on everyone? Welcome back to another video here on the channel. And in today's video we're going to be discussing about the Nemesis retrack that could potentially happen right at the end of the 2022 season. Alton Towers submitted an application which meant work was going to be done to Nemesis. Now, some people didn't know what this meant at first, without obviously the details being announced fully. You know, Nemesis track was repainted a bit ago, so people were sort of thinking, is it that? Which this application could be. However, now details have actually been announced of a Nemesis full sort of retrack. I'm going to put up on screen now the full plan of the retrack of the ride. So, as we can see, it's looking like majority of Nemesis is going to be retracked. I don't think the station and the lift and the brake run, I think they're going to stay the same as they are now. However, all the rest of the ride, so the main part of the ride, is going to get a retrack. Now, this is to obviously extend the life of the coaster. Now, Nemesis is almost 30 years old. You know, it opened back in 1994, and 2024 will be its 30th birthday. It's looking like Alton Towers had a choice with this. They could have either fully got rid of Nemesis or retract the ride. This is what a lot of coasters have to go through when they've reached a certain point in their life. They either have to be retracked or fully scrapped altogether. Now, I'm glad that Nemesis is actually getting a retrack, because this will obviously extend its life, and it will also freshen up the ride and give it a newer look. Now I'm just going to read through a few of the details which they've actually posted. If you go into more detail on the actual form it's put on, then you'll see this is what they're sort of wanting to do. Not just a retrack, you know, there's minor sort of touch-ups here and there, but this is sort of what is going to be happening with the retrack. So, there's going to be minor touch-ups to theming, but majority will stay the same. So we can potentially see, you know, some of the theming getting touched up a bit, getting a bit refreshed. However, it's going to majority stay the same. And then going on to the landscaping, which will stay the same. So it's looking like, you know, Nemesis is just going to get a retrack. In the areas it's put on the plan. It's not really going to get touched up sort of in other places. But they have said, obviously, minor touch-ups to theming, but majority will stay the same. Now, this retrack is going to see a replacement of 89 out of 117 columns. So that is the supports. So we're going to see 89 of them get replaced. And then we're also going to see the removal of 636 bolts, which will be replaced and regrouted. So as we can see, there is going to be a lot of work done to majority of Nemesis. Now I want to go into saying that Nemesis could potentially lose its roar, because these new supports, what sort of new coasters are using now, are actually filled with sand, so we may not be able to hear Nemesis as well as we could do before this retrack. It is sort of a shame, you know, when you head into Forbidden Valley, you can hear the roar of Nemesis all the time, and so for it to sort of, you know, silence that and not being able to hear that, you know, it's not going to sort of be the same in that way. However, I am glad it's happening, because we do want to see Nemesis remain at the park for years to come. And hopefully, you know, this retrack is going to extend its life by however long it does. And we could see Nemesis remain at the park for years to come. So obviously, with this full retrack, it is going to take some time. Actually stated in the plan, it does say from the 1st of the 12th, 2022. So we could see this work go ahead on the 1st of December this year. So if it does and it goes ahead then it's looking like for the whole of the 2023 season, Nemesis will remain closed. And I wouldn't expect it to sort of open in 2023, you know. If we're going to be looking at it, it is going to be 2024 by the time the work has finished and Nemesis fully reopens, which will just be in time for Nemesis' 30th birthday. So hopefully that's what they're sort of aiming to get, you know, this to be reopened in 2024, the year that Nemesis has its 30th birthday. So let's hope it does. If not, then we might see it closed for potentially part of the 2024 season. But at the moment, we're just going to be looking like it's going to be closed throughout the 2023 season. So as always, let me know what you guys think about this retrack, and as always, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Still plenty of update videos to come to you all before the official opening of the 2022 season, so I'll continue to put updates on and news which I hear on the channel. But until then, thank you all so very much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.